Guys, I'm here today and I want to discuss with you something that's been on my heart. Life is full of so many pieces, so many turns and ups and downs, and so many things that are a part of the everyday life and experience that if you were to just take that one instance and you look at the situation, you go, I really don't understand why this happens or why that happens or why I go through this or why, you got a job or lose a job, and why, you had this unexpected event that happens. And it's kind of like, when I think about it, it's kind of like a piece of puzzle. It's like I've got this puzzle piece right here. And you can look at this one piece of puzzle and you can say, well, it kind of looks like something there. I don't know if you can see that or not. It kind of looks like an eye. But if you take a piece like this right here, that piece there, the only thing I can tell you about that piece is that it's an edge piece, a corner edge piece, but it doesn't look like anything. It's just got blue and black colors all across it. This one here actually does look kind of like an eye. Now, if it wasn't for the fact that I've seen the final image, if it wasn't for that, I wouldn't have anything to go on. And so because we can have that image and we know exactly what the whole picture is, then I can start to put this puzzle together and figure it out. Now, if you look at this puzzle, I can kind of tell what it is because only one piece is missing. But when you start to think about if you had all of these pieces, like if you just had a whole group over here, even though you had this side figured out, let's say you had all this over here and you could say, well, I can tell that these pieces belong together. But by itself, it really doesn't really look like much. But when you add it to the rest of the story, then you can actually see what the artist had in mind. And when you finally get all the pieces together, you finally see what the artist had in mind. You finally see what God had intended the entire time and how He works with everything that we give Him, and He uses it for our good when we try to follow Him with everything in our heart. When we do good, when we do bad, He'll take each thing that we do and He'll say, okay, you do bad, let me allow these things to happen to mold you. You do good, okay, let me bless you with these things. And so everything that's going on in our life is always God pushing and pulling us in the right direction, trying to get us where He needs to get us to. If we continue, though, to take apart the pieces as God is trying to place them in place, is if we continue to break those things apart and say, no, I refuse to allow you to put this together your way. If we continue to do that too long, too much, there will come a day that you won't have enough time left. It'll be the end of your life. It'll be the moment where, something happens in your life and your life is snuffed out and you didn't have enough time to fix it. It wasn't that it wasn't fixable. It wasn't that your life was, that you were incapable of doing the right thing. It wasn't that you were doomed from the beginning. It was that you run out of time. So while you have the time, while you have the opportunity, let God put those pieces together. Even though it doesn't make sense sometimes, even though that one little piece seems insignificant, let God place things in your life where He wants to. Let Him remove the things that don't belong. Maybe there's a piece from another puzzle, from a life He doesn't want you to live, that He wants to remove from your life. Let Him remove it. But when we can let God bless us and bring one more piece to the puzzle every day, that we can get more and more things in line with Him each and every day, then the picture can finally come together and we can see what God intended all along.